Y'all aren't fucking on my bed when I didn't even get to fuck on my bed.
We're gonna fuck on your bed, whether you like it.
Oh my god, I would love to fuck on Jamin.
You're gonna have to wait.
Jerk off here and fuck on Jamin bed. Actually, Jamin,
We can have an orgy. The couch is big enough.
Jamin, would you let us fuck on
that's
your
where
bed
I
at all?
actually sleep. What the fuck?
You don't use your actual bed, do you?
I never use my actual bed. I just
Then
sleep.
you use the couch to sleep, right?
Wait, did y'all start recording?
Oh, I started recording a minute ago.
What the fuck? You could have at least told me. God damn. Hello to anyone who's listening in.
What is it? You're
Don't
peeking a lot.
Am I?
Yeah, what is it? Yeah, you're turned up all the way.
Sorry, I thought it wasn't getting me.
Oh really?
What is it?
At first I did.
Woo! Woo!
You can't test it with yours if I'm holding mine.
So hello to anyone who's listening in. This is the official first episode of
We're,
a nameless podcast at the moment.
Well, wouldn't our first episode be with the name?
Maybe at the end. Maybe at the end of the episode.
We'll tell them at the
Because
end.
I literally had the name and I forgot it.
Again?
Yeah.
Right, I mean, the first time was...
That's a discussion
Our
for
first date.
a very, very later date. But today we are joined here by your lovely hosts. Hi, Jamin. And
Me, Carlos.
it's Carlos, and then James
And me, James, for fuck's sake.
chilling on my lovely couch there. I just want you to know I slobbered all over that spot on the couch.
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna fuck on this couch too.
I just noticed, James, there's a hole right where your whole butthole is.
Oh yeah, I
Your
know, I know.
starfish.
My mom told me that. I was like, holy shit,
This
there's a
little
hole in my
trend of
ass.
yours of having ripped holes in your jeans. That's
Ripped
taking
hole?
it a little far.
What you
at
call
this
it?
point.
They were for breathing points because it's so damn hot.
I can see why there's a hole
Nutsack
there.
so big he needs some airflow.
What you call it?
Understandable.
When I was working at Walmart,
Get
what-
swamp ass
like,
all the time.
I literally I got swamp ass all the time, and I had to cut my shit up to like have air come through in it.
Bro,
So
how
you
hot
cut-
is it in Walmart? What the?
What you
fuck?
call it? I had to work outside of Walmart for a period of
Oh.
time
Fair enough,
because
fair
when COVID started, they made me go outside, stay in the fucking heat for like 2 hours straight,
enough.
and it was so fucking hot. And I was like, man, I do not want to deal with this fucking heat.
You
So I
don't-
just cut my jean up.
You don't like baggy jeans.
Hmm?
You don't like baggy jeans, do you? I think I remember you
I'm-
telling me that you hate baggy jeans.
I'm fine with baggy jeans. It's just that my clothes doesn't really fit with it. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you wear a belt. It's something that I don't see. You
No,
wearing.
like because I don't like it. I don't like it how like I like tapered jeans because they're kind of baggy on my like dick area, but well, you got a problem with that?
No, I'm just kidding.
I
I mean, your
mean-
upper thigh.
It doesn't
Your
matter
waist.
either way. You were gonna cut them.
What'd
I
you
see
cut-
you cut one
yeah,
right where your
s-
starfish is.
What you call it? Right here, around like my ankle, it just naturally cut off. But like I like taper jean because it like gives me room on my dick area, but it's slimmed down on my legs, so like it doesn't make it uncomfortable at all.
See, I just never knew what kind of jeans I was getting. I just always picked like random ones. Like they'd either be way too tight or way too loose or way too constricting on my legs and thighs. And I'd be like, God damn.
Yeah, I'm not a fat ass like you, so I don't really. It doesn't really matter on my
Hey,
legs.
all this muscle. All muscle, no fat.
Gotta respect the hustle.
I just get.
That's all I know.
I just get like some baggy ass jeans. My grandparents thought some skinny jeans would look nice. I wanted to hurt them that day. Especially my grandma on my dad's side. She gave me like these skinny ass jeans. It's like, what do you mean they're your size? I'm like, yeah, but they're skinny jeans. I don't like them because like.
Come on, dear. You're good in skinny jeans.
Oh God, no. I remember in elementary school, I used to get into a lot of fights, and most of my fucking physical hits always had to do with the legs. And I was really active, so I love running. And skinny jeans are too constricting, especially if I need to like scratch my nuts or my ass or something. And like I can't really reach. I can't get into the crevices of my jeans or anything.
Wait,
like,
so you stuck your hands down your jeans? Or like.
it would have to go down to that point where I'd have to like kind of widen my legs a little bit so I can just try to like do a little shimmy and unstick my ball sack from my leg.
I felt that
never
when I was
had. I
younger.
always wore shorts, and on the off chance I did wear jeans, they were way too big. I had to wear a belt with them.
Oh god. Yeah, I don't even like wearing shorts outside too unless I'm swimming. Can't wear shorts unless I'm inside in the comforts of my own home. You know, because I feel a little bit too insecure whenever someone sees my legs sometimes.
You don't like your knees? You don't like your ass?
No, my knees are fine. My knees are fine. It's more like my thighs. Right, my thighs look really fucking feminine.
Get big ass shorts. That's what I do. What is it? Like they reach all the way down to like.
Well, here's the thing,
just don't wear
Carlos. You look
shorts.
like a fucking what you call like a wannabe gangster type shit.
I look like a cholo. That's why.
Yeah, and it's like nasty as hell.
Okay.
Being a cholo, I don't want to fucking be like a
Which
bitch.
I'm dumb as hell. I thought cholo meant white man in Spanish.
No.
Turns out that was gringo. I was really fucking. I knew about gringo too. I'm like, if gringo means white, then what does cholo must mean white too? Which is some
No.
very dumb logic on my part. Not gonna lie.
Oh, logic 101.
James, how's your day, man?
I'm doing fine so far. I had to wait here for like 2 hours straight to just get the shit done, but you know.
Yeah, before this, we were setting up all our audio equipment. Had a pain. Fucked Audacity.
Bit
Yeah,
of a struggle there.
Yeah.
I wasn't even the one struggling. Carlos was doing most of the handiwork.
Yeah, and you used my
once I get-
shit,
What?
and it was pretty easy. The Reaper.
Yeah, we're using Reaper right now to record this.
Funny
Pretty
part
alright.
is, James did mention that Reaper, that we could use Reaper.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
it is
mentioned it at
free.
the start, but I was just like, let's see if we can get Audacity to work. I already have it downloaded. Then ran
Audacity
into
was
some
shit.
issues. I said, fuck it, we downloading Reaper. And so we're using Reaper.
What you call it? Reaper is a DAW, like a digital
A
art
DAW?
music or digital audio music or some shit like that. And it's really nice. Like that's like one of the free ones that my teacher told me. And it's like I looked at it and I was like, I don't know how to use this shit. So I took 10 minutes to figure out compression, tracks, and recording. And that's it. That's all I know.
I mean, that's all you basically need. I mean, for now at least.
For now, at the moment. If anyone hasn't noticed who was listening in on this, there's a lot of still air. And I said this in the introduction part of the podcast that it should be unnamed still.
It shall be unnamed for now.
I just moved into this, what was this little...
We're recording this in our friend's Jamin's house, or
Yes,
our
yes.
host Jamin's house.
One of the very few of the three hosts in here, yes.
Yeah.
We're recording this in my place, living room. Looks very nice and lovely. I plan on adding some new shit, not new, but more shit into it. And whenever I was planning on, you know those little, what are they called? It's like
what?
you ever seen that YouTube video about like the world's most like quietest room?
Oh yeah, what is it? Noise pads?
Yeah,
Noise
Audio
canceling pads?
I want to get those and line the entire fucking house with it, or at least as much of the house
Really,
as possible.
Jamin? Because those
That'd
are
be nice.
expensive, or like
Yeah, I
they're
know
fairly
they're
expensive.
How
'cause
much are they?
Like $10 for a second or something.
I think $10.
depending on like Amazon stuff are really cheap, so like
It
you can
sh-
see them there.
Yeah, it should be about the same as like flooring, where like whenever you tile your floor or get someone to do it for you, it's like so much amount for square foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's something like that on a wall, and I want to put it in the only main areas where my neighbors are connected. See, there's a neighbor behind the kitchen,
Uh-huh.
which I'm pretty sure that's their living room right there.
Can they
But-
hear us through it? Or is
No.
it well
Yeah,
insulated?
have you heard them clapping through the fucking living room?
Unfortunately, yes, over
Oh,
there.
what the fuck?
I also have a neighbor next to my bedroom.
Oh yeah.
I was in the shower and I just hear what I assumed to be aggressive sex at one point.
Like
And that
fucking
was like
annoying
my
shit?
second night living here.
No, how nice.
Unofficially, mind you.
Was this whenever you were cleaning the tub and Wayne was like, God damn, look at
No,
that ass.
no. No, that was whenever I was actually living here. Unofficially, it was whenever I just stopped by because I
Ah.
didn't feel like going to my mom's house.
Yeah.
And then, like, the actual official night of living here, like the first day that I brought all my shit in here, they were having an argument, and they were loud. I couldn't tell if someone was getting beaten or they were throwing shit, but they were loud. I'm like, I'm a little scared. And I immediately assumed like, there's got to be a black family living next to me. What do you know? I was right. I was right to all hell. I've only seen a woman come out though. Didn't see a dude or anyone else.
They had makeup sex, basically.
Bro, that's
Some
fucking nasty.
very strong, aggressive makeup sex.
I
yeah.
mean, some fucks are like that, from what I hear.
You know, it must be good sex though.
Was she screaming? Like, how loud did you hear
It
it?
wasn't screaming. It was just fucking yelling. Like you don't yell during sex. At least I don't know. I've never had sex. I wouldn't know. I would hope you don't yell. I think screaming would be more of the appropriate action if it's that good.
I mean, Jamin, if I peg you right now, would you scream?
I'd probably fucking scream and yell and try to beat the shit out of you.
Are you sure about
Most
that? 'Cause
likely.
I don't know.
If screaming and if my voice isn't getting louder, that's a problem.
You
Not
still
saying
being
I'm
a
against
virgin and
gays,
shit like
but-
that. Like,
What?
you being a virgin and shit like that. Like, I don't know. It's
I'm not
scream
gonna
gay
like-
to me.
I'm not gonna like some dude putting his dick in my ass, bro.
What about me
Wait,
putting-
isn't the G spot's in there? So like, what if
Unfortunately.
what if like James pegs you and hits that spot?
I'm still gonna be yelling. I don't care how much pleasure
But
that
like,
brings.
you
I'm gonna
moaned, so
yell,
you
bro.
liked it, Jamin.
My body, not my body. That's
Your
let me
body's
reword
gonna
that.
convulse.
No, it may be giving off like some pleasure signals, but doesn't mean I'm going to enjoy it. On top of that, it's literal rape, James. Of course, I'm not going to enjoy it.
But
Shit, this is how we get canceled
my
already. and I don't like
body's
that.
tell me yes.
Sorry about that, everyone. My mom kind of called me. Forgot to tell her that the podcast are on Fridays. Probably should mention that.
Oh, you told your mom podcast? I haven't told my mom, but she doesn't know where I'm at right now.
Well, no, she asked me.
You could be dead in the ditch and she wouldn't know.
Well, my brother done worse, so I don't think she's worried about me.
What has
Because
he?
your brother's the younger child. That's why.
Yeah.
You're the one who has to set the example.
Yeah, I am the example. Like, I am the peak of my family at this point.
Yeah, your
I
brother
am
goes
trophy.
outside more than you.
Yeah. Okay, you got a problem with that?
That's
Maybe he's doing some nefarious acts while outside.
Yeah,
Who
he
knows?
done some
might be
nefarious act
beating the
outside.
shit out
Never
of
mind.
a random dude on the street.
We can literally talk about that shit right here, right now.
You want to go for it?
Fuck it. What you
That's-
call it?
That's up to you, James.
Roberta, fucking, I don't really, does it really matter? Because
It's up to you.
I mean, I don't think your family's gonna be listening in on this.
I don't.
unless someone's,
I
like,
hope they don't
anonymous
find
tip.
this because like it'll be weird.
That'd be scary.
Yeah,
If
Either
any of
way.
your family members find this, it better be like
I'm gonna
2 or 3 years in the future when you're not living with them.
what you call. I'm just gonna skew this super far, but like this one time, right? I was gonna charge my AirPods and shit like that,
Mm-hmm.
and I went to my brother's room because all he have is just iPhone and Apple products and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
you got
since-
that name brand stuff.
Yeah, he got that whack ass shit, and
Okay.
I went to my brother's room. I went there and charged my AirPods. When I went in, I saw in the corner of my eye a duffel bag, and it was condom inside of it.
You be fucking.
A duffel bag full of condoms?
No, it's just one single condom. He had a duffel bag because he's in band and stuff like that, and like so the condom was like I don't know what kind of condom is. What kind of condom is good? Trojan, I think. It's
That
good.
Trojan is the only one I know.
Trojan, Magnum,
A rubber
and
glove.
Durex. Durex is pretty shitty, but
How do you know?
How do you know? What you know about that, James?
Yo, James getting some ass.
No, I'm still a virgin. Anyways,
Alright.
what you call it? And my brother was like, I saw the condoms, and I was like, there's a pack of 12s in there, and I saw it was like most of them are gone. And I was like, holy fucking shit.
Hey, I mean, you can think about it like this: either man's a player, or he's a businessman. I remember in fucking freshman year, one of my old time friends from elementary saw me for like the first time, and he's like, "Hey, Jamin, I haven't seen you in like a long time." I'm like, "Yeah." It's like, "Hey, you want some condoms?" I'm like,
That's a great way to introduce yourself
for
again.
real, like, dude, just. Yeah, of all the shit you could say, just hey, you want some condoms? Like, I look at him like, does it look like I'm gonna be using any condoms at all? It's like, hey, you can never be too safe. I'm like, you're not wrong, but bro, I don't. Thank you for having the confidence in me and all, but like,
He believed in you. He believed in you.
I had that shaggy ass haircut of mine.
Wait, the
Nappy as
like
hell.
the
Like the
afro
afro?
one, or
Yes,
the,
that afro that I just never picked out or didn't feel like picking it out.
oh, with the one. What is it? Is it still in the same style as that one where Brian had a recording of you engaged?
Yes, but my afro was much bigger compared to then. That recording was in middle school. All right, at like I think 6th grade. No, 7th grade. Had to be 7th grade, and I grew that shit out all the way until freshman year, going into junior year, because I believe I got the dreads the beginning of senior year,
Nice,
which
nice.
came in quite well. But yeah, Your brother might be just got a little bit of a side hustle going on, you know?
Yeah,
He's
like-
trying to be like, damn, I need a condom because I want to.
But isn't it like a stereotypical thing? Ben kids are the horniest kids.
Yeah, band kids are fucking horny as
and
hell.
like they fuck a lot.
But the thing is, like,
They scare me. They're
like,
weird
I
as
don't really
hell.
care if my brother's fucking or not. Like, I really don't give a shit. But I do care about is, like, if he get a girl pregnant, he's going to be fucked over. Because my mom and dad are going to be pissed off as hell. And, like, I'm not going to do shit because I don't give enough shit about that.
You think he's gonna get
You're not
kicked
gonna
out?
be the cool older brother and have your bros back be like, you're a real man, bro. And you raised that baby to be number one, you know?
No, because here, you know, are you retarded or something like that?
I don't know if I somehow manage to get a girl pregnant, my brother's probably gonna call me a dumbass. That's for sure. At the ripe age of 18 right now, but he will probably try to support me a little bit. Be like, hey man, being a father, it's gonna be a little tough.
Is your
He's
your
not
brother
a-
father?
No, he's not.
Oh,
But
okay.
he understands what it's like to raise a kid, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, he had to raise me and my sister for a good portion of our life while my mom was busy at work or some shit.
True.
Just babysitting. There's also, he's dated girls who had a kid. Well, if not dated, I don't really know. That's his life. But he's been around them, and he's babysat. And he's like, damn, having a kid sucks. I'm pretty sure at one point he just wished that if a kid would just be born, just have them automatically be 13 or 12.
I
Personally,
mean, that is the ripe age of like you still have to take care of them, but they can manage on their own too.
And you can do dumb shit with them.
Yeah, like what is it?
Chuck them off the stairs, you know?
Jump off cars, fun stuff.
but like, personally for me, like, I wouldn't care at all. Like, I can't be doing that stuff because I'm already doing a bunch of other shit that I want to do. So like,
I wouldn't want to
helping
kid
my
either.
brother out would be the last thing I would do, cause like, it's his mistake. So what the fuck are you doing?
What if he
Abort
brings
that
a
bitch.
baby home? He just brings a baby home and just constantly whining.
If he brought a baby home,
Yeah.
like a girlfriend or some shit,
No, the fucking baby.
nah.
Take
Just
what
the
I say
baby.
at face value, bro.
Uh,
Like he just brings a whole ass baby. He's like,
he
well,
brought a-
this is my kid.
fuck, I don't know. I wouldn't care. Like,
What year is your brother? What year is your brother in?
I'm
What's
gonna
his
skew this
age?
again, but he's around a freshman.
No, he's wait.
I'm
Could've
skewing it,
sworn he was a
dumbass.
fucking sophomore.
I don't fucking care. What is it? No one's gonna know who he is. What is it?
Fine, he's a fucking junior.
I was about to say he's same year as my cousin.
Yeah,
What is it?
like, so, like, if anything happens, like, well, that's on you. I mean,
You made that decision. You be fucking. I mean,
Rather
he's
terrible
doing it
decision, a junior.
safe
Okay.
at least.
the thing is, I want to know the girl. Like, holy fuck.
I would not want to know. I would be like, he fucked you. The moment I see them, I'm like, he fucked you. I don't wanna.
Think about it like this though. Did he at least get a good catch?
Yeah, is
I don't
she
know.
pretty? Because, like,
Is she up to my standards?
yeah, probably not to me. Because she's probably gonna be mad ugly as hell.
Yeah, because your only standard is she must be Asian.
No, I have more than one standard.
You have high.
You make that
standards,
I
hard to
man.
do
believe.
have high standards. Like, for me, it's like not only like it doesn't have to be only Asian. You know, that's why what I prefer the most because you know I am. You know,
Fair enough.
He's Vietnamese.
I'm like that. with
But
a
like
couple races.
personally, for me, it's like having high standard is what like keep being better. You know what I'm saying? So like, if a girl is like fat as hell, dumb as hell, retarded, like downright have no goddamn money, she can't be 50 feet away, like near me and shit like that.
Restraining order right there. Sorry.
Yeah.
Goddamn,
So like,
yes.
she gotta like improve herself. Like, she can be like what Carlos is, but
What?
a little bit skinnier because I wouldn't take Carlos as a girl either way.
Damn.
How much do you think I weigh?
600.
What the
Fucking
fuck?
wrong.
God damn. You're around, I want to say 190 or 200. I'm not good when it comes to weight. Okay.
No, what is it? I would say 130.
I really don't know. The
You don't
last
have a
time
scale?
last time I checked was whenever we went to Inner H2O, which I don't know if you were there with us.
I couldn't go that day.
Damn. But
Yeah.
that was also like I think 3 years ago or 2. It was sometime during high school and it was like during like freshman year or sophomore. But like that scale was either said 140 or 240.
You're probably 150 by now
140.
at least.
You ain't 240. What is it? I know what 240 is.
Again, I don't know weight all that much, especially when evaluating a human. Like if you're like skinny like James, I'm going to assume you're around the 100.
I'm
scale.
130.
Oh, 130?
Yeah, I'm 130. What do you say 150 like that? You
I was
saying
gonna
like
say
I'm a fat ass.
I was gonna say 130
Oh, really?
or 113, somewhere around there.
113? That's a little low. That's like Elliot level.
That's almost Waylon.
Yeah, Elliot's tall, but that fucker is skinny.
Shit, it is almost
Dry
Waylon,
bones,
actually.
if you will.
Waylon like a fucking, what is it, a skinwalker. He's like...
And I don't know what the fuck Waylon is trying to do, but he's trying to lose weight.
No.
He's trying to bulk up.
He's trying to bulk up. That's what he was telling me.
But but he needs to lose weight in the process for some fuck of a reason.
What? No.
He says, I need to stop eating and start working out more.
I think that was
Which
a while
makes you
ago.
lose weight.
I think that was a while ago because like what is it, a few days ago he told me he was like I'm trying to bulk up, I'm trying to eat a lot, and I'm just like, with the way you are, with your metabolism, I don't know
A
if
while
that's gonna
ago,
happen.
that was last week when he told me this.
For me,
Gotta
like,
ask him again.
for me, it's super hard to get fucking bulked up.
Just
'Cause
eat a lot.
I eat a fuck ton, but I can like, I eat a fuck ton, but I never gain like significant amount because I've been working out for like
That's because you're not.
almost 2 years now.
It's because you're not eating the right stuff.
Oh yeah, I eat whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, there's certain stuff like you gotta eat to bulk up. Like look at me.
I'm out here with that motherfucking high metabolism
Gripped
gang,
up.
bro. I eat something, shit, piss, and I'm back to my six pack. I'm not really gaining anything, nor am I losing anything.
You have a 6-pack?
Yeah, if I
Does not look like a 6-pack.
if I flex a little bit, you can see it. I gotta be at a bit of an angle.
Oh.
I didn't piss or shit today, so it'll come back later in the evening.
He has
For
to
me, it's
piss
like
or shit.
it's super hard to get for me a 6-pack. This morning, I was like, if I push all my fucking fat away and flex a little bit, you can see like a small amount of 6-pack.
Yeah, that's what I do, like about a minute plank and 10 push-ups a day, and that's in the
day?
morning, which I forgot to do actually. And then at night, if I forget to do it during the day, I'll do it at night. But if I do it in the morning, I'll see if I have the energy for it at night, because normally my shower takes like too long to warm up. So I'm like, what can I do?
Are you
Let me-
just there naked like? I'm
I
gonna do a
am.
plank.
That's basically, that's what I do. And I was like, let me get some more workouts in, because I'm gonna be sweating anyways. I'll just go in the shower and wash it off. So my main objective is at least 2 minutes worth of planks in a day and 20 push-ups.
See,
And
I
I work
always
my way up.
forget. I always get sidetracked. Like in the morning, I'm not a morning person. I can't do shit in the morning.
I
Like
fucking noticed,
Yeah.
Mr.
Mr. Waking up at 2.
You consistently wake up at 2. I'm like, what this motherfucker
At
doing?
least you have a consistent schedule with that, though. Like, you just
Yeah.
wake up at 2. You don't wake up randomly.
yeah, like what is it? If you gotta get me to do something in the morning, like early, like a 9 or 11, or not 11, 9 or 8, you gotta get a bucket of water and splash it on me, because I will just be groggy the whole day until like till like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
That's when I fully get up. I'm just like, all right, what do I want to do today?
You don't try to like fix your sleep schedule, like some of us actually. I know Waylon did. I tried doing it once, but like Waylon would just stay up the entire fucking day
I
just
do
to
do
sleep
that.
at 9 o'clock.
But like, what is it? I do that for school, but like I
We're not in
don't.
school anymore. Yeah.
But I don't keep it all the time because I got 3 days off out of the week.
Oh crap, we have Fridays, Saturdays, and Sunday off.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about college. I thought you were talking about high school still.
No.
I forget that college is a thing. Seeing that I'm
Well,
not
what
in
is it? Last year's high school, it was easy as hell. What is it?
True, because fucking COVID.
You got to stay home, do it all online. It was some parts were a bit of fuckery because like they didn't explain anything well. And you had to figure it out on your own. But some stuff was good.
I hated the online. I
Ooh.
went in person. I could
What'd you-
not do online.
I
What you
mean-
call it? Do you guys have any fun during like the last year of school? Because I had like a lot of fun.
Fuck no. It was
I-
boring as hell.
Really?
All my friends were online.
I had fun online, but in person, it wasn't that exciting.
Dude, last year's school fucked me over, especially the summer going into senior year, because of that quarantine shit. And
Oh yeah.
I went from being I enjoyed being inside playing games, being introverted as hell.
Yeah.
But I ended up having too much of that because of quarantine. And then next you notice, I'm still in. I would like to consider myself an introvert.
I would not
Sometimes.
consider you an introvert at all.
I got that little switch going on, right? If I need to go outside and do some shit, socialize, I'll flip the switch. But like if I have too much of that, I need to be alone time, and get my energy back.
I understand.
I'll start getting little thoughts mixed up in my head that I don't want. But if I'm alone by myself for too long, actually even for like a day, I cannot be by myself for a day anymore. So yeah, I might be a little more extroverted than I am introverted now.
I mean, sometimes I need to just be by myself for like full on weeks, cause like I know during the summer, I think James would remember, like I would just not get online for months at a time,
Oh yeah.
and cause that's when I just spend time to myself. I'm just like I want to be by myself, don't want to do nothing. But now I've changed. I was like 9th, 10th, and 11th. I would take like a month off, just be by myself,
See,
not talk to anybody. But now I'm like, I'll socialize. I don't mind it, but I'd rather be with people than by myself some of the time.
See, I can't do that. Like for me, I'm by myself like a lot of time. So like every once in a while, I do need like a lot more socialization.
Yeah.
So, like, cause I fucking barely socialize during the week now, and when I do socialize, I socialize with you on Fridays only, and I don't talk to anybody else.
What about when you play League with Josh or Seal?
Oh my god! Shut the
God.
fuck up.
I'm telling
But
you,
yeah.
man, this pandemic fucked me up both physically. Actually, no, I'm doing pretty well physically, but mentally, it fucked me up.
I mean,
big
it's
time.
helped. I mean, a bit physically for me, cause like
Didn't you used to be fat or chubby?
I used to.
Bro, you
what
were
is it?
obese.
My max weight was 185. That was in like middle school and freshman year.
Was that bad?
You know how much that
I told you
how
I'm not good with weights.
for how tall I am to how much body ratio it is. That was big. Like, what is it? My uncle, or not my uncle, my godfather, he was what is it? He had diabetes, and like at some point they needed to amputate his leg. Thankfully, he got healthy enough to not have that happen. But he said he should be around the weight of 180, but he was like 5'11", and he needed to be like 180, 190 to be considered healthy. And they was like, you're a bit big for that, for a child your age. I was
Jesus
just
Oh,
like,
he's a child.
no, that's my godfather. He was talking to me like, for a child your age, you're a bit chunky.
I
And
thought
I was
you were
just
talking-
like,
He was
I
just
know.
using your godfather as representation,
Yeah.
like an example.
But like, what is it? I'm skinnier now, I would say.
like how skinny? Like
I'm 150.
How skinny are you?
I mean, for me, that's like not the lowest, but the lowest at my age.
oh really?
Yeah.
I'm like definitely fucking underweight by a significant margin.
Nah, underweight is like, what is it? You would be like,
I would see your
100.
rib cage a little
Oh,
bit
yeah.
too much, you know?
yeah.
That's underweight. I'm pretty sure your mom feeds you, right? Mister, I need to be home by 6 so I can eat dinner and shit, you know?
Yeah, and it's fucking 6 o'clock. So yeah, let's wrap this thing up.
No,
Dude.
what? No,
Shut
How
the
how
fuck
long is it going on the timer? How
it's
much?
30 minutes.
30
Shit.
minutes?
up. Really?
James?
It's been 30 minutes?
Yeah, bro.
Just said it.
That's crazy.
You know, we haven't been jumping from topic to topic. That's good.
Yes, we have. Fuck you mean?
Nah, we only talk about these like small little introduction, your brother, weight, and that's about it. COVID.
No, yeah.
Very
we
small
talk about
topics.
weight, COVID, and all that other shit.
Well, I mean, a lot better compared to the introduction that we did last
Yeah, that
time.
boring ass introduction. Not
It
whack
was
ass
funny for the first
introduction with
20
that
minutes,
whack
so we've
ass
been told.
topic.
It was scuffed. That's what it was.
Yeah,
Scuffed
and we had to
introduction.
talk about. I didn't talk about it. I didn't take part of that shit. But
Well,
you,
We need to like some point though.
fuck that idea.
How are they gonna know us?
about that kind of topic? I don't know.
What is it? They can't just have to watch all our episodes to get a knowledge about us. I need like at least one to know who we are.
Holy shit! Isn't that the introduction for a reason?
Well, yeah.
Man,
but
what is this, James?
Mister didn't want to fucking do an introduction over here saying, I was
Yeah,
trying to just, like,
introduction are
want the
whack
whole-
as hell for me. I don't like introduction. You got a problem with that?
Everyone hates introductions. That's why you only have to do them once.
It's more, at least it's more comfortable whenever you're doing it with people you know, instead of
too.
like in a classroom. Like, all right, class, let's do some
Oh
introduction.
my god, I had to do that for my drama class, and I was so fucking embarrassed. So what we did is we went into a circle around the room, and what we had to do is we had to say our name to the other person right to the left of us, and we would do it in like different like attitudes. So we would do it normally. We had to do it like surprisingly to a point where like we won like $1 million, and we did it as sad, depressed.
I would love to see you do that.
Oh my
again.
god, I wanted to kill myself. We did it through, I think we did it like 5 fucking times, and each time I was super fucking embarrassed because like for me, I
Were
have
you
no
ripening
damn
up?
emotion. Huh?
Were you getting red faced and stuff?
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
probably. I can't see myself.
Bro,
but,
I bet I could do drama just fine. I've done enough shit already in the span of from graduation, not even graduation, from the beginning of senior year all the way till now. I've done enough shit to where many things that should make me feel shameful or embarrassed just don't make me feel that way anymore.
Well,
I mean, I
Jimmy,
just throw sometimes in some situations I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna throw that sense of self-cautiousness out the window and just be as exaggerated as I can. Like, what is it? Whenever I'm around my little cousin, I'm just like, I'm gonna make them look up to me. I'm gonna do some cool shit.
Praise me. Praise me.
I'm gonna make them remember I'm the cool one, because compared to my sister, she doesn't really like going like out to see my cousins all that much. So I'm mostly the one around them. So I'm just like, all right, gotta
Like-
put up an act.
Next thing you
Oh.
notice, your sister just starts being more active, and then you have to put her in her place in front of your cousins. Hey, you see her? It's like, yeah, she's a little.
Just start beating your sister in front of him like she ain't the cool one.
I mean, we used to fight, so I bet I could beat her.
like fist fight,
Yeah, fist
like
fight.
a Fight Club type thing.
Yeah, like what is it? Not full on punch each other, but like it used to get like that. Like
James, you don't fight your brother?
Fuck no,
You
I
never
can't
fought your
fight my
brother?
brother.
you don't get physical with your brother.
I no, I only did one time where I punched him. I punched the shit out of him, and he cried. And I never did that again because I got so much trouble.
God damn. Oh yeah, I forget about that. It's like, you're part of the colored community, but like you're not part of that colored part of the community where we can just start
He's-
beating each other's siblings left
He's in
and
the
right.
discipline community.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
it'd be like that.
The Mexicans, they're in the discipline, but you can still get away with that shit.
And black people, you can get away with almost anything when it comes to siblings, as long as you don't hit your younger sibling who's of the opposite sex.
Yeah, you get your ass beat like crazy if you do that kind of shit, right?
Yeah, so if I hit my sister, I gotta catch hands from my brother, my dad, my mom, my uncle. Bro, she got all those royalties, but she hits me, and I just gotta deal with it. I remember this one time, we used to fight, but like I wouldn't get too physical. I just pushed her a little bit, and then she just cries right there. I'm like, oh, you fucking bitch! No, it ruined me. My mom would come in with
do
a
you think it's,
fucking
like,
belt.
You hug her and shit, like to like calm
Oh.
her down.
Hugging
like,
her
I'm so
right now is
sorry.
cringy
Oh,
as
do
hell.
that shit where it's like, don't cry, please don't cry. I didn't hit you.
I
that
remember my
hard."
brother did that to
All
me
the
once.
time.
You wanna know how he stopped me from crying? We
How?
were playing tag. My mom was gone, but we lived in a 2-story house,
Yeah.
and we had those stairs that had like the carpet on it.
Mhm.
So we were playing tag, and he tripped me, and I fell down the fucking stairs, like straight bomb rolling down those stairs.
I caught onto the rail at one point, but because of the way I held onto the rail, the momentum caused me to like swing,
Yeah.
which created more momentum, and I slammed right on the fucking floor, right?
And I stood back up, and I thought about it for a moment, and I just started crying. And I just hear my brother's footsteps just running down the stairs, like right. He's like, hey, stop crying, stop crying. And I'm getting all hysterical shit, and he just straight decks me in my face. He punches me in my fucking face. He said, stop crying.
And it's like for me, it's like whenever you get a whooping, right? If you don't want to deal with the pain, don't do it, right?
Yeah.
Don't do the thing that caused you to get the pain. So that was my mentality at the time. It was like, oh shit, if I cry, my brother's gonna punch me. Let me just stop crying real quick.
Wait, did your brother get his ass beat at all?
No, because I never.
So you never told?
No, I don't. I don't tell. We
Not a
don't.
snitch.
Yeah, we don't snitch on each other unless it is very apparent. Like if there's, he punched me hard enough to where it hurts, and I'll stop crying. But not hard enough to where to leave a fucking bruise. All right. So if we got in trouble, and it was one of us, it was clearly evident that one of us did it. We would snitch right away, because my mom had one of those belts that was like bedazzled and shit.
Oh, no.
Right,
Oh my
leave those
God.
fucking marks on you. I'm pretty sure I got a couple of marks somewhere. Right, not that my mom is abusive. Right, she's a very loving mother, and I love her to death. But goddamn, I honestly I put it into hard mode for myself as a kid. But yeah, if one of us did something and we know for a fact who did it, they're gone on the spot.
Well,
It's like we would point them out, but if we didn't, we're like, fuck, someone's got to confess. But no one would confess. We'd all get it. I hate that rule. It's like, no, my dad abused the shit out of it sometimes. I think there was this one time I was at my dad's house, and it was me, my brother, and my sister, and our little cousin. Some fucker, one of us, I know it wasn't me, but one of us left a whole ass honey bun. Like it was half eaten, and left it between the cracks of my dad's bed.
Oh,
What
that's
the
fucking
fuck?
nasty.
Yeah, it is nasty. I assume it was my cousin at the time,
Uh-huh.
because it wasn't me. I know it wasn't my sister, because she doesn't like eating honey buns at the time. Didn't like it.
At the time.
And if it was my brother, you would have found the wrapper instead of the actual honey bun.
Well, wouldn't she? Well, what is it? If she didn't like it at the time, what if she was trying to eat half of it and was like, I don't like it. Let me hide it.
She could have just thrown it away.
That is true.
I would hope that I'm a little positive my sister at least had the common sense to just throw it away. Because no one's gonna give a shit. No one looks in the trash can to see if any
Food has been wasted unless it was dinner or breakfast.
Yeah.
Because my grandma, she made some foods that I didn't like, and you have to do that little. You have to do that little plate thing where you just fold it into a taco and just discreetly put it into the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to do that.
How do
But
you not like your grandma? What didn't you like about her food?
I don't
What
remember
certain foods?
I think it was crab.
Crab's good.
Yeah,
I don't
crab
like,
is
I don't
good.
Like, I don't like a lot of seafood.
I don't either, but crab is the only one I can tolerate.
Yeah, she made crab one time, and she would force me to eat it. There was other shit I could have eaten, but I was being forced to eat it, which was damn near torture for me. 'Cause I'm like, it's nasty. So I like, oh, I'm full after filling myself on water and mashed potatoes and shit like that.
Hey, mashed potatoes look good.
Yeah, mashed potatoes, fucking awesome. Her mashed potatoes I love her mashed potatoes. I need to ask for a recipe. But like, I would just fold it up discreetly and just put it in there, and then it's gone forever.
That's what
And
I
then
do with
every
like,
time. Yeah,
she would check in the trash can to see if anything's in there. But if she doesn't see the food directly, I'm good.
I'm clear. I'm in the clear.
Yeah.
What is it? I used to do that with some of my foods. Like, I hated, mushrooms. Mushrooms, fish. I think that's it.
Ray, you don't like mushroom and fish? I eat that shit all the time.
You
at
eat
my house.
mushrooms?
Yeah.
I hate mushrooms. They're overwhelming with, like, that certain flavor. I
Like
don't
a
know.
bitter flavor?
What?
Like a bitter flavor?
Unami?
It's
I
not
don't
a
think it's
bitter
unami.
flavor.
Unami mostly comes from meats, I believe.
I don't know, but what is it? It's overwhelming. It's awful. I can't handle it.
Alright.
And fish, what is it? I haven't had good fish, or I don't know what considered good fish, but I just haven't had not edible, but fish that I like. Like, I eat it, I'm just like, it's
Like,
not good.
Some regular ass catfish that's just seasoned and then fried.
Yeah, like, that's
Like
like
Lisa's chicken, which is awful, by the way. I hate their fish.
wait, who's Lisa's?
You never had Lisa's chicken before?
I had, what is it? That one on Roof Snow. What is it? I forgot what it's called. Something chicken. Shit, I shouldn't have said that.
Do they come in like? No one's gonna find
Wait,
out where we
you
are.
shouldn't have said the shit or the chicken.
The road.
Oh, the road.
They're gonna have to figure out the roof snow of what I assume to be millions, not millions, but at least hundreds to thousands of roof snows on the planet.
True. You don't know where we live. Fuck you if you try to find us.
Then again, we're not hiding it Come and
I
find
mean,
us. I dare you.
we literally have zero at the moment, zero. So like, if anyone,
Yeah, no, we have our one
Our one special listener, Josh.
dedicated fan club member.
shout out to him.
Love you, Josh. I can't wait till you listen to this. I'm gonna be making your asshole gaping.
Should we make him listen to it tonight, or like
We should strap him in a chair and just fucking make him listen to it on blast.
like in those fucking psychiatric wards, just like fucking strap him down.
This fucking like
With
those
the
little
eye thing?
things, just like hang his eyes open, like listen, wait,
Watch it.
just make him watch a black screen.
Make him watch the audio waves. Oh.
James, have you done any of that as a kid?
What?
Get
try
strapped
to-
down to a chair and made to watch
No, not
audio
that.
waves.
What the fuck?
That's
No.
bad.
Have you tried to hide your food in the trash
What the
can?
fuck are you on about? What the fuck?
Have you tried hiding your food that you didn't like in the trash can like that?
No, I ate all my fucking food because I was broke as hell and we didn't have a lot. But for my brother, it was a different story. Cause what you call it, he would sometimes flush the fucking food down the toilet
What
and
the
shit.
fuck? Like, what the fuck? I only did that with foods I didn't like. Any other food, I would eat everything on the plate.
You would just throw it in the trash can.
He did throw it in the trash can. He would like, what he would do is he would do super stupid obvious thing. He would put the food in there and put a bunch of napkin on top of it. So you realize that there was some food in there. Like he threw away some food, or like he would go like to the restroom where we just wipe our ass and shit, and he would just put it to the side and you can see like some color right there and see like what. And my mom would like notice immediately. It's like, and she would get super pissed off because we didn't have a lot of fucking money.
I don't blame her.
Maybe he was just trying to make your
Try to convince your mom that like
the food just went straight through him. He shot it out like how people shit out corn.
Yeah,
was-
solid
was-
ass food.
It was
went-
too good. It went straight through him.
But like,
Bro, it's so good my body just couldn't like digest it well, because it was just that authentic and just straight out my ass into the toilet.
Yes, sir.
That kind of food, man.
I just realized something.
What?
I was gonna give like these audios to my mom eventually.
These?
Eventually. Thank God.
Eventually.
Eventually. But I say, if
And-
you just plan on doing that now, then I don't think you'll ever be allowed to hang out with
Yeah,
us.
I just realized we're cussing like 24/7. Like I'm pretty sure we cuss like every 3 sentences already.
I know I did cuss, but I'm trying not to as much as I do.
Yeah, I'm trying not to, but like,
Sometimes.
Shit.
yeah, my
Sort
mom's
of.
not gonna like
That was supposed to be
that.
every 3 sentences, but
Sort
that
of.
was like 4 sentences in, and I terribly timed it. You were saying? My bad.
But like, I'm gonna give this to my mom eventually, maybe 2 years down the road. And since we're saying so many bad words and stuff like that, I don't know if she's gonna like it or not.
I mean, hopefully she would know you're not a child anymore.
18.
I'm 18, yeah.
You're legally adult.
I mean, does your
an
mom
adult.
cuss at all?
No,
And-
she does not cuss.
Even in her native language?
No.
What is it?
mom's such a nice lady.
You have your own style with stuff, so like maybe she'll understand. I don't know.
think about it like this though. It's 2 years down the road. You'll be 20 by then.
Yeah, and
She
she
can't
get
get mad
on
at
me
your
when I'm
18-year-old
18.
self. What is she gonna do? Go back in time and beat your ass?
Here's the thing. That's if she's thinking is like, if I do it right now, I'm probably continue doing it, which is probably true.
You're going to end up becoming a hoodlum and living on the streets now.
Oh yeah, I would never do that.
A
My mom
hooligan.
knows that I'm better than that no matter what, and I'm choosing.
Not
Apparently
to go
not.
on
You're
the
cussing. What's wrong with you, James?
Oh, man, fuck that idea.
Now she's going to send you to some kind of school or church camp or whatever to where you can't cuss anymore.
Fuck no, she's probably gonna send me to like Beyond Straight, that one TV show.
street. Scared beyond straight.
Yeah.
Why are
she's
you in
Beyond
here?
Straight.
What have you been doing?
I was cussing.
I was cussing. He was cussing. Get this little man. Just started beating this shit.
Yeah, like I
He
seen
lifts him from the shirt tie up.
Come here. What you doing cussing?
I seen some of those videos. I'm like, they're fucking funny as hell. Like I saw one just straight up a Xbox gamer, and it was like angry, racist, and white, and I was like, yeah,
That's all of us if our parents actually turned us in.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Not the white part.
Honestly,
yeah, we are diverse as hell.
I always thought I would be able to survive beyond Scare Straight because not a lot of things fazed me at the time. I already got yelled at a lot for doing dumb things, and like I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it'd make me cry. But like,
Were they deserved being yelled at?
yeah, I was dumb as hell as a kid. I'd be doing dumb shit. I pushed my sister off the stairs once, and I didn't get yelled at, but my dad and mom were staring at me very intently. like they were going to beat my ass, and that was enough to just like make me shed a tear or two. It was like, I'm sorry. It was like, to be fair, we were on like the 10th step, right? That wasn't, for those stairs, it wasn't that high. I only laughed not because she literally you know, like in like fucking the Looney Tunes, the coyote chasing the roadrunner, how
Yeah.
he just falls flat on the ground and goes through.
Yeah.
Yeah, my sister landed exactly like that.
Oh.
Spread eagle on the ground, and she even left an imprint.
You're a menace.
Carpet.
You're, as a child, you're a menace. You were a menace as a child.
No, it was funny because it reminded me. It's like, hey, she landed like the dumb fox dog, whatever, in that cartoon. So it was really funny at the time. Like I said, I did a lot of dumb shit, especially in Louisiana. Whenever I was a kid, I remember we'd play hide and seek, but like in the dark.
Oh,
And
what
my
is it?
sister was like the smallest one out of all of us at that time, so she would hide under the fucking house.
Hide and seek
Wait.
was the game for me with my cousins in like South Texas because they lived in a gated community, and so we took advantage of that and was like, all right, let's play hide and seek in the dark in the neighborhood. And so we'd have sessions where it would take an hour long to play hide and seek because we were halfway across the neighborhood hiding. And sometimes you would see them, the tagger chasing you, and you'd be like, fuck, run!
Starts
to the
giving
other
away
kids.
everyone's positions.
Yeah, and you'd see like 5 kids run across the field, fucking looking like we're escaping prison.
James, what kind of fun activities did you do with your?
Fuck,
You only
I
have a
don't-
brother, right?
like-
You don't have a sister or an older
Yeah,
brother?
I only have a brother, but you're asking me a lot of questions when I was broke as hell.
I mean, yeah, I was.
Just because you're broke doesn't mean you can't have a good time.
Yeah, we were all. I'm pretty sure all three of us, being of the colored races, we had
The
some
minorities.
unfortunate.
Yeah, we didn't have
times.
that much money when I was
The-
growing up,
Less fortunate is what many people called.
but
I don't
enough
care what
to
they
live.
say. I felt very
alright.
fortunate, just poor.
Like for me, it's like I did a lot of fucking swimming and shit like that. I went outside a lot more, but I didn't really hang out with like friends and stuff, cause
You didn't just like go outside and just like find like I don't know rocks on the ground or sticks or just chuck shit at windows or something.
yeah, I mean like, I fucking one time I was really into building and stuff when I was younger. And I kind of still am. But like one time I tried to make a bow and arrow. It didn't fucking work at all. So I
Wait.
just
Hold on, I'm sorry. Try to explain to me how you try to make.
I saw
this
a
bow
stick.
and arrow.
that looked like a bow shape,
Yeah.
and I tried to put string on it. It didn't work at all. First thing first, the stick broke, and the string
Snapped.
broke also. So like
What
at
kind of
that
string
point,
did you use?
I was yarn.
Oh. I mean, I'll give you props. You tried. You innovated.
Better
Yeah.
than me. I probably would have just grabbed a random ass stick and another stick that was in the shape of a bow and just try to do it from there with no string. It's like, why the fuck is it going anywhere?
You just use your arm that you're holding. The other stick was like, go. Just launch it.
It's like, hey, you want to see something cool? It's like, yeah, sure. Chucks it like a javelin. Javelin. There we go.
I just realized this kind of sucked without any topics. We were just talking and shit.
We are. We don't have specific topics in mind, but you know, sometimes talking is great. It's good to just tell dumb stories of ourselves in the past. You
It's
know?
more interesting than being like, so how are politics? Let's talk about religion.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up. We're not
Politics.
talking
I'll
about
never
that
get
bullshit.
into. Religion will probably be a very sensitive subject that I will destroy immediately.
We're
Yeah,
gonna get
we've
fucking
already been
waylaid.
told not to get into feminism. Thank God. Thank God
Or
about that.
politics or religion.
Again, we're never getting into politics. Not on this podcast. I don't want any of my.
Your
If-
politics bore me.
I don't really have politics. I'm not a political person. I wouldn't know. All I know so far is that Trump sucked. We got Joe Biden because Trump sucked, and then now we found out that Joe Biden sucked. So, tough life.
Yeah,
life's like
we've been
that.
having some mediocre
2021
fucking
recap.
president.
Oh, for anyone who didn't notice, yes, we live in the United States of America. Where probably a majority of our listeners will be listening to this from, I guess.
Red, white, and blue, motherfucker.
Unfortunately, such shit colors. There's a lot of countries with red, white, and blue, but we just have to like emphasize the shit out of it for some reason.
I mean, what colors would you want our flags to be? Like, what color would you want your flag to be if you had your own island?
If
or
I had
land?
my own country, the color orange has to be in the flag.
Well, that's
Why
a
you
lame
like
ass
orange?
color.
Better
man.
yet, no, because I just love orange. Fuck you. What's your favorite color?
Man, I wonder what it is. I wonder what it
Red?
is.
Why do you like red so much?
It's a cool color.
Well, I think orange is a very cool color.
It's not
Nah,
cool.
that look like
Fuck you. Stop shitting on my color.
James, what's your favorite color?
fucking black or blue.
Wow, that's like not a favorite. That's two different colors.
All right, fine, shit. Like
Black
probably
used
black.
to be my favorite.
Black is really good, nice color because it go with everything. So that's what.
It
That's the
does.
reason why my entire wardrobe is filled with black or white.
The
that's why you're
reason why
black,
I'm covered head to toe in black.
Wearing black Air Forces, bro. So I've noticed that black doesn't really, all black doesn't look too good on me because it's just too much of one color.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
gotta.
I'm black myself. That's even worse. I'm looking like I'm gonna be stomping on some kid's head in the fucking down the road, which I don't want.
Hmm.
So I tried mixing it with black and white, but then black and white gets used too much, especially in all my outfits. And I only have one. I feel like that the color of your shoes or the type of shoes you wear makes up a lot of your outfit.
Yeah,
it does.
because
It's the groundwork for it.
because like shoes are like the wheels of a car. If you put like some nice wheels on a minivan, it would look good. But it was like it
Look
would be
like shit.
acceptable.
If I see some minivan that's like some soccer mom van all beat up and shit with some like spinners on there,
It's like what is it? What is it? I get what James is trying to say. It's like if you put some nice shoes on a shitty outfit, it's still gonna look shitty. But if you put it on the right outfit or the right car, in his instance, it's gonna look clean.
yeah, there's no such thing as like some shitty article of clothing. Like, everything goes with something. There's always an exception. to something.
Everybody's got their own style.
Yeah, some other have a shitty ass style.
Now some styles don't like bright ass neon clothes, shorts, them bright neon socks, Nike, that fucking Nike kids that you be seeing in the elementary or middle.
I was a Nike kid.
I bet you were. I feel like you were.
I have a lot of Under Armour shirts, but that's because they feel comfy.
Yeah, if you're
the
wearing
most
them
part.
because of other preferences that's outside of style, then you're excluded from my little tangent on that. But
It's style we're talking about mostly.
yeah, if you think it's style, I'm sorry, but you deserve to get bullied.
Like
Honestly.
highlighter style,
Huh?
Like
highlighter style.
neon highlighter.
Yes, dude.
No.
I hated those kids in school because they were always so fucking snarky at the same time.
They were.
You're
some
very
of them,
cocky. That's for damn sure.
Very, very vibrant in ways that I do not want to experience.
I always felt like they give off the energy of, hey, look how fast I can go. Speed. Let me go down the hall as fast as I can.
That was me. I mean, I didn't wear bright clothing because I couldn't afford it and didn't like it. But
Yeah.
I love showing off how fast I was, especially in elementary school. Whenever someone mentions a race, I'm always one of the first few to show up. So did I hear race? Y'all want to race? Y'all want to get smoked? Race? We'll race from here to there. But yeah, let's run
Race
laps.
would win.
That's why I loved what was that shit called in athletics?
Athletics. Oh, that
It was
one.
the off season, that one game.
Oh yeah, that one where
We
you're
had
in
to,
a
like,
circle and you gotta run.
You gotta
after each other.
overlap the person in front of you. Not overlap, but you have to get in front of them.
Yeah.
Overtake.
Loved that game. It was fucking awesome.
I hated that game. I hated running. What is it?
People who had shit stamina could not.
No,
At all.
I could not. What is it? I would maybe last 30 seconds to a minute, but not. That's like max I could go. I was in middle school. I don't know about now.
I remember running until my legs gave up, which is sad sometimes because I'd be face planting the fucking ground. It was
Nah,
awful. And then there's other dudes who just they push your limits to the point where they started seeing like the outside of their vision just goes a little saturated or desaturates.
I remember I had that once. What is it? I'm not sure if you were there. I'm not sure what grade it was, but what is it? You know, like whenever we went outside and they made us race, like what is it? In those 4 separate lanes with 4 people, and you have to go around the track and see how fast you can do it.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? I remember I did it. What is it? It was with. You won't know these people. Nolan, Peyton, me, and some other kid. I forgot. I remember Peyton. He didn't. Oh, it was. Oh, what was his name? What was his name? Oh, I forgot his name. I know who he is though. But what is it? Me and Nolan were the ones that were trying the most, and I remember I was trying to compete against him, get in front of him, but goddamn, we ended up either tying or either he won. But at the end of it, I was just like, I can't see. Everything is changing colors.
The world is tilted. The world is tilted.
It's inverted. What happened?
Damn, Carlos, you look like you sounded like you can't do shit back in middle school.
I could do shit. I could lift.
If it was lifting, I'm
not lifting. You probably beat my ass. But
bro.
like running,
I'm
nah.
fucking confident that Carlos is good at lifting. At least
cardio,
most definitely
hard
better than me. Cardio
Yeah.
is cardio is my thing.
You
I
the
hated
cardio
lifting.
man.
I hated lifting.
I think I'm a good balance of both because I can do long distance and shit like that, and I can do lifting.
Yeah, you were in swimming. That takes a lot of cardio.
Oh yeah, I tried swimming the other day, like a while back, and I used to be able to swim for like an hour and a half straight doing
The fuck?
like high intensity shit.
He was in swimming club or something like that.
Shut
Like
the
an
fuck up, it's
hour
not a swimming
straight
club.
just swimming in water.
Yeah, it's just
Bro,
power straight
fuck
swimming.
that.
around.
I'll drown after a minute. That is literally my longest in swimming. If I can't make it to something to grab onto in a minute, I am dead.
I mean, it's easy to just float there and like swim back and forth and not touch anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I got a bit
For
of
a while.
I got a bit of a fear of just a small
Oh.
fear of water because I
Oh.
damn near drowned as a kid for being a dumbass.
I've drowned almost a few times.
Yeah, but like that was way too traumatic for me because no one knew where I was until
Oh.
until my body started to like it was getting filled with water a little bit, you know. And you know how your buoyancy kind of changes and you start
Yeah.
to float a little bit. Yeah, I was on the verge of dying right there, and someone actually spotted me because I was under a bunch of fucking pool floaties, so no one could see me from the top. But if you look at just a very specific angle, you would see that there's some dumb fucking black kid drowning in the pool. And I don't know who spotted me, but there's like, hey yo, there's a kid in the pool. There's a kid drowning in the pool because I was in the deep end. I was like three
Oh,
something at that.
Dog, really?
I was 3 something.
Why would you do that? I knew my limits. I knew if I am 3'5" when I was like ayo, so I don't know what age, but I would be like, I cannot go in the 4 feet if I'm at least 3 feet. I'm gonna stay in my lane.
Well, yeah, I was aware of my limits. Problem was,
You just floated there?
no, I expected there. Like I said, there's a shit ton of floaties, and I kicked something that landed onto one of the floaties. I'm like, I'm gonna reach for it. So instead of getting on all fours and just maneuvering my way over the floaties, which I could have done at the time, I was well aware of how to. My sense of balance was
Godsend, all right. I just straight up walked on those floaties and sunk.
Why would you do that?
I just fucking like, yeah, I can get that. No one heard me. Not a sound. I didn't even scream because it caught me off guard. And whenever they lifted me up, I was just fading in and out. And then some crusty ass white man gave me, as racist as that sounds, fuck. Some crusty ass dude just gave me like mouth to mouth, and I remember like spitting out all the water. And
yum.
I was all hysterical and shit. My mom came and she was like, "Jamie, where the fuck were you?" I was looking for you because my mom was not in the pool at the time. I was being supervised by my uncle, who was a little drunk at the time, and like he believed that I was responsible enough to not drown, which honestly I didn't blame him. But that was just like the
Was he
one
wrong?
stupid mistake that I've ever made. It's just like, I'm gonna walk on these pool floaties to get to that.
The one little stupid mistake you made?
Almost
at the
cost you your
time,
life.
Oh, at the time.
And in that time span of a month, yeah, the
Just
one dumb
within
mistake.
that 1 month?
I make at least one very dumb mistake.
Right.
once a
This
month.
this reminded me of one time when I was at a swim meet, and it happened the same thing, but it was super more embarrassing because it was in front of a bunch of people, and a bunch of people were looking at them. So this was the first meet and during freshman year for me, and there was a bunch of new freshmen that came out and started swimming, and none of them could swim for shit, and I was the only one that was good enough to be able to do like more than like 6 or 7 laps the whole time, because like since practice was high intensity all the damn time, like half the kids could barely swim for like 10 minutes and like not be like tired at all. So like I would do that all the time, but when we went to the swim meet for our fucking first time, this one girl, right, this one pasty ass girl could not swim for shit. So like we taught her diving for like weeks on end. She couldn't do that shit. She got up to the fucking board and she fucking belly flopped immediately. It was very embarrassing. And it was like the kid, they were like, these people were for 50, right? A freestyle 50, and these kids were like around a minute, and that's so fucking slow.
Can you elaborate for me? That doesn't make. I don't understand.
So like a
like a
50
swimmer.
50-meter swim in a pool is very small. Like that's like nothing compared to what you do. Because,
Yeah,
like,
wait,
on the
50
high-
meters, like
Not
in
50 meters,
distance
50 feet.
or in. Wait, 50 feet, like how deep the pool is? Or
No,
just
how
distance?
far away the pool is.
Yeah, 50 meters isn't much. That's the smallest.
Yes.
What is it called? Sprint that you would do in a track. Like we can run 50 meters right now. It'd probably be about from the end of the road right here, this little block, all the way to about the edge of the house that I'm looking at.
Huh,
Yeah,
all right.
50 meters is
Yeah, it's
pretty
not
small.
that much. And like this girl, right? She like belly flop and like in a heat of people who are like brand new to swimming, so they're 1 minute to whatever fucking time there is. And she should have been able to do that because we've been like, getting her ready to do just that one simple task. And we've been like, getting her ready to do like properly how to swim, not like get DQ, disqualified and shit like that. But she belly flopped immediately, struggled to fucking swim one fucking lap. It's 2 fucking laps. She can't. She can't swim one fucking lap. And what you call it? The lifeguard. When she got to the wall, she started having like she kind of acted like she was drowning and shit to make sure she was like ready and shit. Like we had to stop the whole fucking meet for a second just to get like just to make sure she's safe and stuff like that.
You made it sound like it was embarrassing for you.
This man's felt
She was
secondhand
on my
embarrassment.
team. What do you mean?
Oh.
James is just a fucking alpha Chad just standing there like, oh god,
Like
why?
I was pretty shit at the time.
But you
because,
weren't
like,
that shit.
Yeah, I wasn't that shit. I was 30 seconds faster than her. Like
I
that's
could
about how
lap
I
her
was.
easily.
Anybody
This
could.
reminds me of that one scene from Golden Boy, where he's
Oh,
in the pool,
yeah.
that he's in the fucking 3 feet, and he starts swimming all elegantly and shit. And it's like, and then he's literally walking as he's drowning, like, why?
It starts dying on the spot.
But like, all right, for back on my topic, it's like she got the lifeguard and she got 3 lifeguard on. There was like she basically got all the fucking lifeguard on deck
How nice.
onto her, and she got our coach there to make sure she was okay. You know what she said? She said, "I got water in my goggles," and that was so fucking embarrassing.
What do you, bro? I mean,
Oh no.
if water got in my eyes, I'm dead on the spot. Can you blame her though?
Well,
Yes, I
you,
can.
Wait,
blame
she's
her.
trained to deal with it though. That's
Yeah.
the problem.
Here's the thing.
You don't like it, so you wouldn't optionally sign up for swimming classes.
Yeah, she optionally signed up for a swimming class and she stayed for the whole year. And like, here's the thing, it's like for me, it doesn't matter. I really don't give a shit. But I can give her a doubt that it was her first year at swimming and stuff like that because she was brand new. But still, like, it's kind of like
After swimming for a whole year, you would think that at least
no, it was not a whole year. It
Not a
was
whole
like
year?
she stayed for the whole year, but like it was, I think, I don't know, 3 months to get her ready. And water get in your goggle all the damn time when you're swimming. You be doing flips all the time on the wall, and like a tiny bit of goggle just going straight in your eye, and it burns.
Yeah, not all
But you gotta
goggles
deal
have
with it,
great
I guess?
suction.
Yeah, you gotta deal with it. I mean, like it's not that bad.
Uh-huh.
Like I had goggles for me sunk in for like filled with water,
Oh.
and I had to swim like 21 laps. It's a 500.
Yeah, chlorine water is not bad. It's just the piss in the water. That
Yeah, no,
Yeah, it's
like
a
what is
stain.
it?
dries up.
Chlorine water is such a bitch whenever you want to like not use goggles and open your eyes underwater, and like after like what is it, an hour or 2 of swimming, you just like your vision's all blurry.
Yeah,
Everything's
you're-
just like, oh.
You get really fucked up from that, but like
Yeah.
it doesn't bother me at all. I done that before, and it's fine. But like our coach came back and she came up to us. It's like that shit was so fucking embarrassing, all because she got water in her fucking goggles.
Did your coach punish the entire team because of her fuck up?
No, she did not tell me.
Swimming coaches know what they're doing.
She did that one time to one of us, but that's like a different whole ass story for a different person.
Bro, speaking of drowning, I remember this one time I was at a lake. I didn't drown myself, but my
I drowned
cousin,
another kid next to me.
my cousin almost drowned. What was it? throughout the day, what is it? We were in this lake. It was like some scuffed ass lake. Like it was big, but the water was all muddy and brown. I was just like, ew,
Oh,
I'm
that's fucking
still gonna
nasty.
get in.
Damn, that sounds like a brain-eating amoeba type shit right there.
Yeah, but what is it? Throughout the day, what is it? He was like, "Oh, I'm drowning, save me!" And like the first few times, I was like, I fell for it. I was just like, "Oh, you good?" And he was like, "Oh no, you playing with me? Get out of here, fucking rascal!" And then what is it? This one time where he did go a little bit further, and he started actually drowning, and I wasn't sure if he was playing around or actually drowning. So I was like, "Ah, good one, okay."
Oh, that's an old knee slapper, you funny goose.
For you goober, you're so funny. And my sister came in rushing from behind and like, "What the hell? He's drowning! Get him!" I was like, "Oh." Shit. I was like, "Oh, okay."
Hey, that kid learned a valuable lesson that day.
My cousin learned.
Don't
about
pretend that you're fucking drowning.
Don't be
and
fucking
at the
stupid.
time, I was just like, I felt a little bad, but I was just like, you were playing with us, or at least me, with a bit too much faking that you're drowning. How could I really tell, man? But I was just like, you know what? Now I know for the future.
How close was he to dead? Was it like a minute or like it was like
No, like, what is it? He was like, from me all the way, I would say, to like that door over there, like about
it's about,
About
10
15
feet.
feet.
15 feet. He started splashing like.
It's like, all right, I'm gonna get him this time. Just let me make it more realistic.
Yeah.
Steps 1 feet over.
He starts dying right there.
But a good thing I learned, what is it, from my aunt while swimming was like, if you are drowning, just spread out like a fucking starfish and face up. Like if you're like, what is it, back towards the sun, make sure you flip over where your belly's towards the sun.
So like
spread
the air
out.
where your lungs are, so you kind of lifts you up a little
Yeah,
bit.
like you're like a floaty. You
I
just
never really
float.
knew that. I thought
And like, what is it? Balance your head to like where like the water does get in here, but not to where it's stuck in it, and just like float. You'll just float like that. Don't panic. If you panic, you'll sink. But if you like stay calm, float like that, you'll be all right.
Yeah.
And like you could slowly move your arms to start going into
yeah.
a direction.
I know that as a fact because I always panic whenever
whenever we go swimming,
y'all just see me just randomly just going on my back. Yeah, the moment water goes like a little bit past here, I just start to panic,
Right.
and I can't.
I just learned to deal with it, accept it. For if I don't, I will fucking drown.
Like I'm not good at water going up my nose. Like
Oh, I
with-
hate water going up my nose.
It's-
It's happened to me a lot of times. I've gotten used to it. I still don't like it, but I fuck it.
it bothers the shit out of me.
it's
And
like
I just
it's
start
like
panicking.
low-key kind of fucked up with your brain and shit like that.
It's
It's like, oh my god, what the fuck am I doing with my
Shit
life?
starts making with your fucking equilibrium or type shit, you know, and then it just throws my sense of balance off all the way off, all off.
wait, water up your nose or in your ear?
Both.
I would say in my ear it throws it off. Like I'm just like, what the fuck? I gotta get a Q-tip.
Well, that's what
Dampen
most.
that
That's
shit.
what your equilibrium is. It's the way that sound waves work through your eardrums. That hits your eardrums, and then those eardrums hit some bones in your ear, which go through some kind of liquid sac or whatever
Mm-hmm.
to turn the sound waves into like electrical signals or whatever into your head, and that's your equilibrium. That's literally your sense of balance right there.
Oh.
So yeah, whenever you know how
like in fighting or action movies or shit, whenever they like clap between the ears or on the head.
Like, what do you mean?
So like,
Imagine, if you will, audience.
right. So whenever you're fighting, whenever you see like those fighting scenes in action movies, like the person fighting you, or whatever, just like slaps the shit out your head. Like,
Oh,
literally sandwiches your head with their hands.
Yeah.
On your ears. Yeah, that fucks up your equilibrium. It takes them off balance a little
I
bit.
think it's because you're getting all the air out of your fucking head and immediately.
Yeah, it creates like a pressure vacuum or some shit like that. And
Yeah.
It fucks you up. You can burst someone's eardrum that way. It's awful.
have you seen that one video of Steve getting his eardrum burst, and like you can see his actual ear and how like it tore through it?
Who? Did you say Steve-O?
It was either Steve-O or Johnny. I'm not sure which one it was, but what is it? They were doing a prank, or not a prank, a stunt for, I'm not sure, either their new movie or an old movie or something like that. but what is it? They got an air canister with whipped cream in it, and I forgot what they were doing. But if you lost, it would shoot straight in your ear, and he destroyed his eardrum with it. And what is it? The cameraman got up and close and showed you his ear,
Oh god.
and I think you can see it torn.
I can feel that. Goddamn.
And I was just like,
I assume it's
"God damn."
probably. I assume it's Steve-O because I don't think it was Johnny. I don't think it was Johnny at all.
It
Bet
could.
it was.
I
It
don't
It could
know.
have been
I
both
forgot
of
who
them.
it was.
They did a lot of stuff.
And, oh my god, what is it? What's that one film Steve-O did? Is that attraction park one?
Jackass.
I thought that was Johnny.
Was it Johnny? I don't know.
Sure, it was Johnny. Steve was the one who was on like shit tons of drugs and shit.
Yeah, maybe it was Steve-O. Yeah, but what is it? I remember listening to like what is it? One of their interviews about like doing a movie for that theme park attraction stuff, and fucking hell, it seemed like pain. He said throughout the stunts he
He
broke.
kept breaking a lot of bones and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like he had a punctured rib, few broken ribs, broke his leg.
yeah. There was one point during that slide scene on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were supposed to have a stunt man for that. But he says, "I'll just do what the stunt man did." The only problem is he didn't roll afterwards. You were supposed to roll off that small. It wasn't even technically a jump. He literally derailed off the fucking slide, and you're supposed to roll. Well, he didn't roll, so he just ate shit and fucking tumbled, which I think he fucked up a rib or something in his leg. I don't remember because
Rib and leg are very, very.
he was going over a lot of shit in
Yeah.
that video he was talking that he was on. That's fucked. That man went through a lot now that I think about it.
But that shit was cool though.
Yo, hold up.
To just see them. Yeah.
We have to wrap it up.
What time is it? Or how much?
We're at an hour 10, 12 minutes.
An hour, 10, 12 minutes, and that was enough
Yeah,
time
I'm
for
hungry
me to.
as fuck.
That was enough time for me to come up with the name of the podcast.
Wait. Is it any of the names we picked?
Unfortunately,
Bad
no.
Boys for
Just
Life?
letting y'all know now.
Were they all taken?
We were so into fucking decisive that we jot down some names about this podcast, and we ended up coming up with like 5, I believe, 2 for each of us.
Yeah.
Well, 1 for James because
Bad Boys for Life.
Bad Boys for Life. No, just fuck
You
off.
got a problem with that?
So we had
Yes.
5 in total. 4 technically, because I did 4 on the Instagram poll.
Did you
Which-
leave out Bad Boys for Life?
Yeah, but Bad Voice for Life wasn't even on the poll to begin with. So I did
That's
4 on
fucked
the
up.
Instagram poll, and 1 just anywhere else.
Yeah.
And that 1 anywhere else got more shit than the Instagram one, which was indecisive vibes. Right.
Indecisive Vibes?
Unfortunately, it's
Okay.
already fucking taken.
God damn it.
All right, and I was talking like there was even this one girl who picked it, who I was actually into. It's like, you know, indecisive vibe sounds great. I'm like, she picked one that I made. Let's go. But the shut up, fuck off. All right, but the 4 on the Instagram post poll, that shit, I think I have it right here in my journal actually.
I'm about to find out what the name is.
Yeah.
He's
Wait,
been
what was
keeping
the
it a
first name
secret
that
from us.
Jamin told you,
Oh, yeah.
Carlos?
Well, he didn't tell me what it was.
Yeah,
He
I didn't tell Carlos yet. I was planning on it, but I
Yeah.
literally kept forgetting it.
What is it?
And then I
What
had to
was-
create a new one.
So Indecisive Vibe was gonna be our first name. What was
Yes.
the other?
The one after indecisive vibe was unfiltered downfall.
Nah, that's shit, dog.
Yeah, which I was thinking about it. It does sound more like a band. Not
It
gonna
Yeah,
lie.
it sound like System of a Down.
I don't mind
Maybe
it.
if we somehow become a band, we could use that. But
Dog, we were
unfortunately,
talking
no.
about that the other day.
We're a band. What do you mean? To Brian, we're a band.
We are a band within this podcast, but we don't really make music at the moment.
I don't make music. I know how to play the the baritone, and the triangle.
Yeah, I don't know how to play music either.
Following unfiltered downfall was Unmute Nights, which had just one
Unmute
vote
Nights,
behind that. Yeah.
and that one ain't good.
Behind
And then-
Unmute Nights, which honestly I thought it would be like one of the top 3, was Triple Point of View.
That one was alright.
Yeah,
That
it's
sounds
it's
alright.
pretty
alright,
alright,
yeah.
but not as good as the top 3 for some
Yeah.
fucking reason. And then after that was Unfiltered Trio.
Eh,
Would you believe that all these, majority of these except for Unmute Nights and Unfiltered Downfall, were all taken? So I was a little upset about that. So I'm like, I gotta do some more thinking. And then I tried mixing Indecisive with something. A lot of shit was taken, especially the ones that I really wanted.
Yeah.
And it all got down to the very, very last one that I would remember it, and then I'd forget. Remember, forget, which is why I kept just putting it off to the side.
But I remember it now. I know it down for a fact, and I'm gonna say it into the outro that we are doing right now. So,
Are we gonna do a last introduction or?
This better be our last introduction. I swear to God.
James, we kind of need to though, because we never quite finished it.
Should
Oh my
we just do
God.
it right now before we end our podcast with our name? We should probably have done that in the beginning. of
Yeah,
this-
because
of the-
this is the ending, so we can't really do an introduction. But you know what? If y'all can somehow try to follow my shit lead that I'm going to provide right here, we can probably work our ways out from there. So, to attention all viewers, any of the viewers, Josh, you lovely man of a beast, you know.
I love you too,
This is
Josh.
the end. This is the end of our first official podcast. That is no longer a nameless podcast, but inconsistent vibes. You know.
Alright.
Is it taken?
No, it's not taken. Actually,
Oh,
I was
really?
checking while we were
Damn.
talking. Inconsistent vibes. All right, I'm bopping with it. You know.
All right.
This podcast does tend to be a little inconsistent sometimes.
We're
and
very
you know
inconsistent.
what? I love vibes, so
Alright.
this
How
marks
about-
the ending of the first official episode of Inconsistent Vibes. Brought to you by your lovely host, Jamin, aka Pixel, that I will be going by in the future someday. Next to me, Carlos.
AKA War Torn or Warzone, depending on when I created it.
Yes. And then James.
As V.
V right there. There you have it.
Or Vi.
Did you say bye?
Yeah. Vi or Vi. I don't know. That's the end of
Via's
my name.
Via's in like with the B or a V?
I.
I?
That
Yeah.
didn't-
Vi.
Vi. Okay. You know what? If you spell that out a little differently, like VYE, that actually sounds pretty great.
How about shut the fuck up and yeah, let's go.
Close enough. But anyways, thank you. Very
Much for listening. And
yes. If we do have any, thank y'all for listening to the first official episode of Inconsistent Vibes, and we'll be seeing y'all on a later